Hey there, Coach Devin here. I want to take a second to talk a little bit about the COVID outbreak in New Brunswick and the way the government is handling that. Now, before we get going, please click the like and subscribe down below, and please share this with your friends. Now, my name is Devin Sherrington. I own a gym called 360 Fit in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. I have been a personal trainer for a very long time, 27 years now, almost 27 years. I also owned a gym for almost 10 years, 10 years next month. This is the gym right behind me in the background. And what I want to talk about real quick is I'm a little confused. That's my problem. I'm a little confused, and I want to know what the heck is going on and what people are thinking. Because you know what? And if you have a thought, comment. I want to hear from you. So in New Brunswick, which is the next province over from us, for those of you who are not from the area, New Brunswick has had a COVID outbreak, and they have shut down a bunch of things, including including gyms, salons, and restaurants. So all those things are closed. Now, number one, the reason they said they are doing this closure is because of the fact that for gyms, and this is where my stuff comes in, gyms, they share a lot of equipment. Okay, interesting, but you know what? We don't share equipment here. We clean everything all the time. Why do we clean everything? We go above and beyond the protocols out there, and the reason we go above and beyond the protocols is because we just don't want problems. As you can see behind me, we space things out. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that for you. Everybody's 6 to 8 feet apart. Why do we give them 6 to 8 foot squares? Because we want to go above and beyond. When you come in, you get a piece of equipment. You get the equipment, we clean it for you. We make sure you clean it. Everything is cleaned. The reason we're cleaning is we don't want anybody getting sick. We don't want to be part of the problem. And I'm not going to get into whether or not COVID is real, fake. For those of you out there looking for that kind of stuff, this is not that video. My confusion is this. We are going to now, as a society, we're going to close different businesses. Okay, I get it. Like, I will disagree respectfully that I think it's silly for my business to be closed when you don't know my business. So in New Brunswick, my heart goes out to those business owners out there because, they're sitting around and you know what? They're saying, hey, I'm doing everything right. I'm sure some gyms are doing it wrong, but I'm doing my stuff. I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to do, and I'm being penalized for that. How is that fair? I've gone above and beyond, just like I'm doing here. We go above and beyond to make sure things are safe, comfortable, our clients are taken care of, because listen, we get into this because we want to help people. That's what we're doing this for. We don't do this because we want to make $1 million, because you know what? I'm never going to make $1 million in the gym industry. It doesn't work that way, not unless you have a huge franchise. But you're penalizing a group specifically because of the fact that they own a gym, and you know what? You say, well, it's not a good idea. Gym shouldn't be open. Okay, that could be argued one way or another. One thing I find confusing though is the government consistently and science consistently tells us we want you to be healthy. We want you to be fit, take care of yourself, exercise, and don't go to gyms. Okay, we live in Canada. It's cold outside. It's getting colder outside. People are not going to be slogging through the snow to go for a run or burpees or push-ups in the snow. It's not going to work that way. So how do you stay healthy? How does that work? So it seems to me there's a little bit of doublespeak coming from the government, and that is confusing. But where the real doublespeak comes in, and where I'm really ridiculously frustrated here, is this. Restaurants in New Brunswick, closed. Gyms in New Brunswick, closed. Hair salons, closed. All high risk. Now, I'm even willing to accept that stuff, but here's where you're losing me. Strip clubs and bars open for business. What's going on there? Come on now. So you're going to tell me that coming to my gym, that is way more dangerous, where you're 6 to 8 feet away from everybody all the time, and we clean all the stuff, they go into a strip club. And I'm not ripping strip clubs. If you want to go to a strip club, fill your boots. If that's your thing, have at it. I frankly could care less. I'm not a strip club guy. That's never been my thing. But if you're a strip club person, go nuts. If you're a bar person, okay, cool, you're a bar person. That's all fine and good. You're allowed to be a bar person. What I don't get, though, is that's some doublespeak there. That is confusing, because here's the problem. You want me to get on board and say, for the greater good, we're closing your business. Your business is dangerous. It's a dangerous business, Devin. Okay. If I'm on board with that dangerous business, I am confused why a strip club is not dangerous business. How a bar is not dangerous business. Why? Why is that? So you know why that is? I have a suspicion, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think someone in government in New Brunswick likes strip clubs and bars, and they don't want them closed. They want to be allowed to go to those things, but you know what? They're like, well, you know what? We'll close the gyms. Screw the gyms. Who cares about them? Salons, people can wait on the hair. Restaurants, you order stuff, you'll be fine. But the bars and the strip clubs, we got to have those open because I like them. Here's the problem, government of New Brunswick, and governments in general, when you do this kind of stuff, you lose everybody. You lose me. I'm not going to be on board with you for that. I'm the first guy to say I need to do my part. It may hurt. It may be unpleasant. I lost a ton of money. It's really stressful when my business closed. My fiance owns a hair salon. We were both out of work, completely out of work. It is not fun to be on the CERB. Some people may like the CERB. That's not my kettle of fish. Not my thing. I like to work. I like to be open. I like to help people. That's what I do for a living. But you know what? It's got to be reasonable. It has to be reasonable. You can't say there's no way on God's green earth that a bar is safe, but a gym is not. Don't give me that. That's baloney. And if you have a differing opinion, I'd love to hear from you because I'm really confused. I'm super confused how it is that my business, we take all these precautions and keep everybody apart, make sure we're cleaning like crazy all the time, spending tons of money on cleaning supplies, how we are somehow dangerous because we're exercising. And that's a high risk situation. Nobody should exercise. But a bar and a strip club, all good. It's all good. We need that. Listen, if you want bars and restaurants to be open, or bars and strip clubs to be open, that's fine. But you know what? You gotta give a level playing field. And that's what the government is not doing for us right now. The government of New Brunswick is not getting a level playing field, and they're gonna lose people because people will think that they're lying. Because it comes across as disingenuous. It comes across as fake. It comes across like you just don't give a darn. Like you are playing favorites. That's not what you need to do right now. If you want us on board, if you want us doing our part, then you got to do your part too, government. So the government of New Brunswick, you're doing this wrong. If you're closing, close everybody. Not that I'm necessarily a fan of closing people. I'm not. I own a business. I want to be open. I want to work. I want to play within the parameters and within the rules, and I want to make sure people are healthy and safe. I do not want to cause an outbreak. I'm going to do everything we can do to make sure we don't have an outbreak based on me. I do my part, right? I believe strongly in doing my part. But I got to tell you, when you're playing favorites like that, it's ugly, it's stupid, it's ridiculous. You're putting everybody at risk based on the fact that somebody in the government likes bars and strip clubs. And if you like bars and strip clubs, like I said before, all the best on you. You do you. I would never criticize someone for liking a bar or a strip club. It's because I'm not into bars and I don't drink. Doesn't mean you don't have to drink. This is a free country. We can all do what we want. The biggest problem, though, is when you play favorites like that. Now, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you think you know the reason the government in New Brunswick is saying strip clubs and bars are safe and gyms, salons, and restaurants are not, let me know. I could be wrong. It could be that I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's possible. I've been wrong lots of times in the past, and you know what? I'm always man enough to say that I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I'm okay with that. So comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I do these things because I want to help people, and when I want to call somebody out or whatever, you know what? If I'm wrong, I'm the first guy to admit I'm wrong, and I have no problem with that. So if you have a reason, or you think you know the reason why the government in New Brunswick thinks that a strip club and a bar is safer than a restaurant and a gym, sing out. I'm curious. I really am curious, because I, for the life of me, can't possibly figure out why, like I said, on God's green earth, that makes any sense at all, because I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. And right now, I can't figure it out. I'm super confused, and I'd like to be enlightened, because you know what? I want to do my part. I was closed for 3 months. I want to do the stuff that is necessary to help people. I want to keep my people, staff safe. I want to keep my clients safe. I want to do all the stuff that's necessary, but I want to do it on a level playing field. I don't want to think that, somebody else down the road is allowed to be open because somebody in government likes them. So let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I talk about interesting fitness tips. Usually this is all about fitness tips and how to get more fit. So this is about free fitness tips. I've had 26, almost 27 years of working in this industry. I like to help people, so please subscribe down below, like, and share this with your friends. Have an amazing day, everybody. Don't fight the awesome.